Are you feeling tired? Maybe left out? Or perhaps, like many of us, you're wrestling with despair? Life can hit hard, can't it? But what if I told you that sometimes all you need is a snack and a nap? Sounds simple, right? Let me share a powerful, often overlooked, good news story from 1 Kings 19. It's a story about a prophet named Elijah and a God who understands us better than we think. Elijah, one of God's mightiest prophets, had just faced down hundreds of false prophets. He had seen God's power in an incredible way. Yet, overwhelmed and threatened, he ran. He found himself utterly alone in the wilderness, so despairing that he prayed, "Lord, I've had enough. Just take my life." But God didn't give him what he asked for. Instead, an angel appeared. Imagine this, not a lecture, not a rebuke, but a gentle touch and simple words. "Get up and eat." And there, right beside him, was freshly baked bread and a jar of water. Elijah ate, drank, and then he went back to sleep. He was still exhausted. The angel came a second time with the same message. "Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you." Twice, God met his physical need before addressing his spiritual one. With that food and rest, Elijah found the strength to travel for 40 days and nights to Mount Horeb, the mountain of God. Think about that. 2 meals, a couple of naps, and he was able to face a long, difficult journey. It shows us the incredible power of simply meeting our basic needs. At Mount Horeb, Elijah sought refuge in a cave, and there, God asked him, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" He poured out his heart, feeling alone, feeling like a failure. "I'm the only one left," he cried. Then God told him to stand outside. A mighty wind tore through the mountains. Then an earthquake shook the ground, followed by a blazing fire. These were powerful, dramatic displays. Surely God would be in these, right? But God wasn't in the wind, the earthquake, or the fire. After all that raw power, there came something else, a gentle whisper. A still, small voice. And in that quiet moment, Elijah knew God was there. In that gentle whisper, God gave Elijah new direction, new purpose. He wasn't alone. His mission wasn't over. That conversation in the quiet completely shifted his perspective and renewed his spirit. So what's the good news for us today? First, never underestimate the power of a snack and a nap. Sometimes a tired body and a hungry stomach are making things feel worse than they are. As they say, a hungry man is an angry man, or a despairing one. But more profoundly, this story reminds us that even when we feel utterly defeated, like Elijah, God sees us. He sustains us, and he speaks to us, not always in dramatic displays, but often in the quiet, comforting whisper that guides us forward.